Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to cover the next stage, which is money saving tips part 4. So we usually cover a lot of things when it comes to money. These are the tips and tricks that we found that are somewhat useful, and we utilize them in some instance.
Yes.
So on this one here would be swapping brands and look down for savings.
Yeah, I was a quite branded person when I was single. I just look, oh, what brand is it? Okay, that's a good brand. I've seen it on the TV before. Back in the day, it's still on the TV, right? On the app.
Single life.
Yes, and well, it's more expensive, so
Marketing.
it should be better.
Yep.
Yeah, it's more expensive, and it's the brand awareness. It should be better, so I chose the more expensive one. But now, when money is tight, and then I'll just check, okay, if this brand and then home brand, check ingredient, same, cheaper, home brand. I don't care anymore. You have to stretch all your money. You just have to make a wise decision.
Yeah. I can't really say much in terms of that. Like, to me, it's like, okay then.
Since you were young anyway, right?
Exactly. I'm like, okay then.
I wasn't.
A and B,
yeah.
like whatever's the cheapest, I get that one. I think it's because I come from a very not well off socio-economic background. So, you know, every time we looking at the product, we're always looking for whatever the cheapest is.
Yeah. So now when I buy stuff, if it's a good brand, they have half price, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Only if it's half price. Sometimes it's slightly cheaper than the home brand, and I'll consider cheaper or more expensive, but I still consider because they do taste a little bit different. But if you don't really concerned about the taste and you can't tell, then it is okay. Just buy home brand all the time. Yeah, depending on the product, I guess.
Yes,
and the taste, and if you can sacrifice.
That's it.
Like some of my friends, you know the tuna, you know the yellow ones,
yeah,
Serena, and some people really like it.
Okay, so in Australia, apparently we read an article that if you buy this certain tuna, that means you're really wealthy.
Yes,
so
because they're so expensive.
I didn't know it. I can't tell the difference. You give me one tuna to another tuna package, like it's tuna.
You know, some of them they do taste different. Like sometimes it's just
a little bit less watery.
Yes,
more
the oil
fragrance.
Chunky, a bit harder. Yeah. But I just mix it with stuff.
Exactly.
Anyway.
So that's the thing. Like we're gonna mix it with something else. Like I can't tell the difference.
Correct. That.
The next one will be pay your bill on time to avoid late fees, and maybe you even get a discount if you pay them early.
Like was it council or?
Yeah.
Some bills are
so
like that.
we are owning a few different properties, and different state and different council have different ruling. So I noticed that when I receive my council rate, if I pay a certain date or before a certain date, I can pay the cheaper rate. Some of them, like whatever the discount is, let's say 5%. It might not sound much, but it adds up.
Yes, it does.
And that goes with every bill. Like if you read the bill, you can say, oh, the due date is this amount. However, if you pay it earlier, you can get a reduction. I think water bill is another one that we have.
Is it?
Or is it water or electricity?
No, not
one
water.
of them. There's another one.
Not water, I guess.
Gas.
I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
One of the other bills that I realized that. So now I'm a lot more conscious when I receive a bill. I'm like, okay, I need to pay early because I want to take advantage of the discount.
Yeah.
So, and the other one would be, let's say, if you're paying it in big lump sum instead of monthly. That's another thing. Insurance company does this. If you pay the whole entire year instead of month to month, you get a slightly bit cheaper rate.
Why is that? You just want your money and lock in?
Well, yeah, you lock in for that 12 months instead of...
No, you still can call them and cancel it.
You can.
They just charge you pro rata.
Yeah.
I remember I did it before.
I think it's like, you look at it, it's like, okay, then what... I know for sure that statistically...
people don't cancel it easily.
Correct. So once you pay it off for that 12 months, you sit and forget. So
that's right.
That's how, I guess, the marketing side of it. So the next one will be monitor your bank balance.
I do it every single day.
Okay.
I do it. Because the thing is, sometimes they charge you. Like
Yep, example
once
me.
was it where they you did a withdrawal or
A deposit on the weekend.
we can and they charge you, and I was asking, well, it's not much, $1 or $2, but what is this? Why are they charging you? Why have you been charged?
Even I was a bit stubborn because I thought it's supposed to be the other way around where you pay me interest, but apparently there's an interest that I gotta pay. Go, why?
And funny thing, you deposit it on the weekend, but on the ATM machine.
Correct. So
I don't get it.
Like,
There's no service fee. An ATM machine work 24/7. Why?
so that was the reason why when the teller mentioned it to me, oh, you bank this amount on the weekend. I'm like, yes. But if you do not go through your bank, I guess your statement,
transactions.
it's a little things like that. Yeah, you can miss out here and there. You know, like $1 here, $1 there. Before you know it, it's probably ended up being $100 at the end if you tally it all up.
That's
so
right.
I usually go through my transaction account, let's say, in a regular basis at least once a week. So
I do it pretty much every day.
every day.
Yeah, most of the time.
Oh yeah, that's because you got the business as well.
Yeah, the business one too.
Yeah.
But then, sometimes you don't know what they charge you.
That's it.
And if they refunded you, if they haven't refunded you, then you got to chase it.
And then the next one?
Next one is to audit your bank account to see if you are paying fees.
That's
the same thing.
Yeah.
But then there's another one.
Is a credit card?
Credit card annual fee.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Just don't like it.
Yeah, credit card annual fees, like it's so bitter. It's like, okay, then I have the access of this, your balance. It's not my money, it's your money. I understand that, but there's a fee of that, let's say $55 a year or something, or 300 or 100 or whatever it is. I'm like, but I'm not using this.
Yeah, so well, the credit card we have is free because it's attached to the mortgage.
Yeah.
But the problem is we have to pay for that mortgage, like annual fee. So it's still a fee.
A fee. Like
And
they say it's like it's
year
a free.
Is in September. Every year I calculate, should I continue with that package deal? Because if you're with that package, then your interest rate for the mortgage is lower. So I'm just quite calculating. I'm still making more saving using that package. But the problem is our loans amount is getting lower and lower. And I think this year I have to do a calculation again. Should we continue to use this?
If we close that credit card, so that means our mortgage is getting that low.
Small. Yeah, it's not
worth having a credit card.
Yeah.
Wow.
It doesn't matter about credit card. It's not worth to have the package.
Yeah.
The package is giving us, I think, 0.5% cheaper compared to retail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens once at the end of this. Well, in the end of the fixed rate.
Correct, but I think that's the only account fee we have with banks.
With the mortgage, yeah. It's attached to the
but
mortgage.
if the other one I get upset with the monthly fee. If any of you still paying it, please just call the bank. No bank should charge you. There's no more branches. I can't see.
Well, yeah,
any
then now
branch. I can't see any.
it's
ATM.
getting less and less. Like I've noticed, like I went to a shopping center a few days ago, and I was like, okay, it's 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock or something like that, and all of these branches is closing. I thought it would be just COVID thing, but I think the branches is closing because it's lack of, I guess, consumer utilizing them.
Correct. Everything you can do online.
Yeah, there's the odd occasion, and the only thing that is open is the ATM.
Yeah.
Portion of it. So. Yeah, and the next one would be.
Check how much interest you're paying on your credit card.
So that would actually show you how much money you're just throwing out. I remember like owing a credit card, and I know every month I'm trying to
pay it off.
But at one stage it's like, okay, I'll pay off one of the week equivalent to like, let's say if my repayment is say $500 that I've been pushing in every week, one of the interest is $500, and I'm like,
oh, yeah, but I don't know other countries' credit card, right? But in Australia, it's just quite
very high. So I was like, oh,
it's close to
I'm just giving
20% in here.
Yeah, So I'm just gonna give you 1 week of my repayment for free. So out of 3,
20%.
I'm like, whoa. And from then on, I decided I need to get
Cut
rid
it
of
off.
this.
Yes.
I need to pay this off.
Yeah.
Life without a debt is much simpler. Life without having a consumer debt, it's much more healthier.
Yeah, because it's just, if you're not cutting your credit card or paying off the debt quickly, then you are just drowning.
You're going backwards sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can't pay it off, or you're just paying minimum.
That's the worst part, actually, if you're paying minimum. Yeah.
It depends on the amount you're owing. The bigger it is, of course, the worse, because the interest they charge you is just accumulated.
At one stage, I saw like someone else's credit card
100,000, I remember. On which one? The small accident.
The accident
Okay.
one. Yeah. Like, oh, I'm like, whoa, the amount of, whoa.
It is a small amount. I think it's just 1,000. But then if you're paying, which is good though, like, I don't know if anyone read it, but like on the statement at the bottom, little bit of it, they will say if you pay minimum amount, the bare minimum repayment, it will take you 4 years to pay it off. And the interest you're paying, I think, is just same as the
balance.
The balance or the lending amount.
But yeah, at least they give you a calculation. Like if you look at your bank statement or your credit card statement. But for us, I'm like, I get rid of that as quickly as possible.
I think because there are a lot of people, they are not financially savvy. Yes, they don't see it. They just use credit card as a tool, just to buy it, to pay it. I'll pay it off later. I'll think about that later. But I think there's regulation telling the bank you have to tell your customer what's the consequence if they don't pay.
Yeah, because like for me, it's like, I don't like this plastic card anymore. You know?
Yeah. I like it. It's just convenient, but I prefer debit card if I can.
Yeah.
Just use whatever you can, and debit card don't charge you.
Exactly. It has the same functionality. When you go shopping, you can use your Visa or MasterCard on debit card.
Yes.
And that's the lifestyle that we're in.
Correct.
So, anyway, that's just our 2 cents. This is part 4 on money saving tips. If you enjoy this type of topic, don't forget to subscribe, comment, guys, and
see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.